Hi and welcome to BONITA'S Kitchen, and thank you for joining us. Well, today I'm going to be whipping up a simple batch of peanut butter and jelly cookies. And these are going to be those thumbprint cookies, which they are absolutely delicious. You can make it with different types of peanut butter. That is entirely up to you. A few simple ingredients, and if you got a cookie lover in your family like we do, because a cookie jar is always on the countertop waiting to grab one. So if this interests you and you like to know how to make them, stick around and let's get going.
BONITA'S kitchen. To yours.
So now here is our ingredients. Like I was saying, a few simple ingredients. We definitely all got it in our homes. We got some milk, evaporated milk I like using in my cookies and baking, but you use the milk you like drinking. We got some all-purpose sifted flour. We got butter. You can also use margarine. Peanut butter, you can use smooth or crunchy. Vanilla, salt, baking soda, and some brown sugar, 1 egg, and of course our jelly. And I'm using a strawberry jelly here today, but you use the jelly that you like having on your toast or whatever. Your Danish, doesn't matter. I'm going to start with now putting together the peanut butter and the butter first. So I got a 1/4 cup of soft or room temperature butter. And I got a cup of smooth peanut butter. And I know it's all different brands, but I buy whatever is on sale, because to me it doesn't matter about the brand, it matters about the budget and the savings. I'm going to be tossing in there 1/2 cup of brown sugar. It don't have to be packed brown sugar, but you can if you want to, and a teaspoonful of vanilla. And then we're going to be stirring this together. So now what we got here is 1 large egg, and I'm going to be tossing this back there for my compost, and this I'll stir in and toss in with this mixture. And we're also going to be tossing in there a 1/4 cup of milk. I'm using evaporated milk. You could use the milk of choice. So we're going to be just stirring this in lightly. So you could use your mixer for this if you want to, your stand-up mixer or just your blender there just to...
Am I your stand-up mixer?
You are, Raymond. You does a lovely job, you know, with... mixing everything through and sampling, you know, right?
Of course.
And I thank you for that, especially when
You gotta have a sampler.
We're still trying to find our things. I got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoonful of baking soda, which the flour is sifted, and 1/2 teaspoonful of sea salt, or you could use the salt of choice. So I'm just going to toss that in through the flour there. I already got the flour sifted. And then if you don't have a sifter, just spun the flour through like this with your spoon. That'll loosen up the grains and help, you know, from it being too packed down. It'll be better for using for baking, for sure. So you just toss in a little at a time, mix it through until you make a nice cookie dough. So pretty much mix it until it gets to this consistency. And if you need another little amount of flour, you can, because sometimes you might put too much liquid, too much milk. And I'm sure I said 1/4 cup of milk, but I'm going to say that now just in case I said 1/2. It's 1/4 cup of milk, and I use evaporated, but you could use whatever milk you like drinking. So now what we're going to do is pull in our cookie sheet with a piece of parchment paper in it, and I'll show you the next step. So now this part is entirely up to you. You scoop up a tablespoonful of cookie dough, or as big as you want, because I know, like you said here, it's all about the cookies, and I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
But see, I always think about if it's bigger, means you'll only have one instead of two.
You know you're not doing that. You know that, right? So he's just filling you all up with bologna.
Yeah.
Bologna.
Bologna.
So make a nice ball like that. There's usually your thumbprint, like this. And then I'm just going to slide this to the side. And then take your jelly of choice. Of course, I got the strawberry one, and pop it right into the middle. And this would be then your peanut butter and jelly cookie after it's baked. So now pretty much now we're right at the end there now, and I just got to put some jelly in those. So what I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to pop these in the oven for 15 minutes. You can go a little longer if you want to. You can have it a little softer, or you can have them golden brown. That's entirely to you. But 15 minutes and a little bit more should be lots. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. We can't wait to have some. Oh boy, they smell so good. Now let's take them to our counter and just put them out there and have one.
And I'll sample.
And you're going to have a sample. You know you are, right? Oh my gosh, the house just smells amazing. I mean, just look at these, and even in under, they're lovely. I'm going to put a couple right there now. What you do now? I'm going to say the Cookie Monster is coming in. You need to not burn yourself, Raymond, okay?
Don't burn your finger.
Yeah, okay. We'll leave you alone for a little bit. I'm going to put these out here to cool down. Of course, you can have them piping hot, but if you want to store them into a cookie jar, you want to make sure that they're totally room temperature before you do that. And that's it. I'm going to reach in myself there now and get one. Now, this is a quick and easy and very affordable cookie recipe that you could whip up before your company's coming. They can call you and say, we're going to be there in 20 minutes. You'll have them coming out of the oven. And that is wonderful about these. I'm going to have a little taste. Of course, peanut butter is my favorite, and cookies is Raymond's favorite. So, I mean, how could we get a match made in heaven for sure? The inside is soft. The outside is crunchy, which I love. 2 thumbs up. The taste of the peanut butter and that jelly on top, oh my gosh. Again, drop the cookie, delicious. I can't wait for you to make them. So of course, we're going to leave this recipe with you. And under this video, there might be an arrow pointing down, or see more. It'll open up for you there. Or you can visit us on our website, www.bonita'skitchen.com. Send me a message at bonita'skitchen@gmail.com if you got any questions about this recipe or any other recipe. And of course, our Facebook page at Bonita's Kitchen, where you can pop by and check out the up-and-coming things that's going on in Bonita's Kitchen, new and old recipes, and of course, sometimes we share things that's happening within our kitchen, of course. And we'd love for you to join us.
And don't forget also, if you want to send a little photo in, we're going to be doing the photos.
Back on the photos of our viewers. If you made something from Bonita's Kitchen and you took a picture of it, send it to me at that Gmail address. And once a month, Raymond puts a slideshow up on Facebook for everybody to enjoy our viewers' pictures. Before I finish my cookie, I want to do a big shout out to our paid members. Thank you for supporting Bonita's Kitchen, and I hope you're enjoying that early viewing of our videos. Also, to all of our subscribers, thank you for subscribing for these 10 past years, 10 past plus years. And to all of our new subscribers, welcome and thank you for joining Bonita's Kitchen. So this is it. It's as good as it gets, but I have one more thing, one more announcement I should say. Raymond is trying to pull out old videos that we've done in our earlier years, back in 14, 15, 16 and such. And he's putting it up as short so that you guys could see them, and below that video in the comment area is the full video. And of course some of them is quite, I guess, comical, and it's a lot of things going on there, but the recipe itself is absolutely delicious. Traditional, non-traditional, and of course modern recipes they'll be. So that's it. It's thank you each and every one of you for stopping by. We know your time is precious and we do appreciate you spending a little bit of it with us. So on behalf of myself
And me, of course.
and Raymond and our team, you have a wonderful day. From our kitchen to yours.
Join us by the sea. A journey in culinary. Always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.
And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.